to another video और आपका आज
स्वागत
तो आज
है।
जो वीडियो हम लेकर आए हैं उसका टाइटल है
6 sixes Burnout and Walking Away from the Cricket features युवराज सिंह।
तो चलिए देख लेते हैं ये वीडियो। वैसे भी वर्ल्ड कप का माहौल सज गया हुआ है, तो चलिए देख लेते हैं वीडियो। लेकिन इससे पहले
इस वीडियो चैनल का विजुअल लिंक आपको हमारी वीडियो की डिस्क्रिप्शन मिल जाएगा। सब्सक्राइब किया, लाइक किया, शेयर को फॉलो किया इनके चैनल को। इसके अलावा व्लॉग चैनल का लिंक भी हमारी वीडियो की डिस्क्रिप्शन मिल जाएगा। सब्सक्राइब किया, लाइक किया, शेयर को फॉलो करें।
चलिए देख लेते हैं ये वीडियो।
You play paddle, right?
I do. I'll beat you at paddle. If you give me 5 love start. You know, actually I realized that, you know, all these years I've been telling you that I want to play tennis with you. And you'll be like, pretty much, chal bhag. Like, I don't want to play with you. Is when I realized why you don't want to play with me.
Because I'm scared.
No. You said to me, how will you feel if I tell you, you play cricket with me?
Correct.
That's when I got it.
How will you feel?
Exactly how you feel.
Okay, let's rally. Nice.
अच्छा खेल रहे हैं ना
हाँ,
आजकल बहुत इन हुआ हुआ है।
Sorry.
After stopping cricket, do you like, what is the sport you enjoy the most?
Golf,
And then paddle.
paddle.
Tennis?
I actually never liked running in my life because my father made me run throughout my life. So in golf, I don't have to hit the ball
You
and I can
just
walk. But I think paddle and pickle is fun.
So you're making me run.
I'm just checking your paddle skills. Are they as good? They're as good. Are we done?
Well, Abhi, I'm sure you are, since you don't like running, we'll go and sit. We'll do your favorite activity. For the first time playing pickleball, what did you think?
I thought I could beat you. But then I saw you in full flow and I kind of like.
I just want to ask you, what do you think you can't beat me at?
I can't beat you in tennis.
Okay,
mean,
we've accepted this now.
I mean, I can if you give me like a 5 love, 40 love,
love,
start.
okay.
But otherwise.
But maybe you can beat me at tennis now because I haven't played tennis now in like over a year.
Okay, maybe 5 love and 30 love, I'll give you 1 point. So I think I can beat you then.
So you can beat me at tennis. Now you can beat me at paddle. So of course you can beat me.
Yeah,
Pickleball, you can
definitely.
beat me. You can definitely beat me.
Yeah, if you give me a 5 love, 30 love start.
See, this is fine when the camera is not rolling, but when you're saying this out loud, right? It's like me beating you at cricket.
Yeah, you can beat me at cricket.
Sounds good?
If you take 12 balls, I take 6.
Nonsense. What is this rubbish? We'll have to edit all of this out. Okay, so just to break the ice, not like you and I need to break any ice, but we have, and my team has collected some pictures and want you to tell me all the things and the stories behind these pictures. Okay, this is a special.
You sure you want to talk
Bus.
about this?
Yeah.
This is our first World Cup win in 2007. More
Wow.
special because we lost the 50-over World Cup before this. And young team and went out there, had no clue how to play T20 cricket. Went out there and won the tournament. So I think very special memory.
I think for the whole country.
This is photograph. You can hardly see me. I'll show you where I am. Right here in the corner. I think I'm not worried about who
Waiting for cake, na?
my friend are waiting for cake.
Yeah.
Where is the cake basically? So yeah. This is winning against Australia. Quarterfinals of 2011 World Cup. Probably one of the best
लग नहीं ना रहे
matches I've been part of. High pressure game, losing to Australia in 2003 World Cup final, and then beating them in Ahmedabad. It's a very special memory. It feels like that I won the World Cup, but yeah.
Listen, doesn't it feel like it was yesterday? Like, does it feel like it was that long ago?
I mean, yeah, the memory brings back a lot of emotions, thinking that it was yesterday. But I think some moments as a sportsman are, stuck in your memory forever.
Yeah.
So that's that kind of moment. That is me and my mother on a golf cart. I had gone to see what a golf course looks like. Not impressed.
She is definitely not looking impressed at all. She is looking upset.
I mean, you're a mother. You're not impressed with your son most of the times. When
Why? No,
we like to
she's
fool
very
around.
proud of you. Don't say all of this. Yeah, she's very, very proud of you.
Wow, look at that.
That doesn't even look like a different human being. This human being ate this human being. That's what it looks like.
That's the guy who has no beard and no chin. And 15 kilos lighter, I guess. No fat on the face. And yeah, 2015 is that photograph. That's me cutting my cake for 3rd or 4th or 5th, I don't know. No, actually, I'm a bit older than that.
It says 11 there, na? There's
11?
2 cakes, na?
Oh, it's 11. Sorry, I don't remember my age most of the time. And that's my younger brother and mom at the back.
You were already playing there? You were playing cricket already?
In my backyard, yes.
Not...
I mean, that's the time when my father started to
Around.
push me a little bit. Like, trying to get me in there to play. This is... We won the under-19 state championship and against Bihar Dhoni's team. They scored 357. We scored 839. And I scored
You were
350.
playing with a basketball.
अच्छा मेरे से सच में
I scored 358.
As much as
Alone.
the other team scored, you scored more around that.
So also a very happy memory. And then I called my dad right after this. I was like, he's like, what did you score? I said 358. He said, no, what did you score? I said, I scored 358. Team scored 839. He's like, you should have scored 400. I was like, thanks, Dad.
But I think he meant it as
उन्होंने
a
इतने किए
thing for you
पूरी
to be
टीम ने 800
motivated.
प्लस किए हैं
Not constructive criticism.
Yeah, but Dad had very constructive criticism, I must say. This is a photo of our teammates. I think this is New Zealand tour of 2002 before the World Cup when we were young
है ना
and agile. As you can see in pickleball, we're not anymore.
We are not so agile.
You're not bad actually at this age.
What do you mean? I'm
I mean-
5, 6 years younger than you.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
are.
different generation.
You need to calculate better, yeah?
I'm just trying to save you.
This is a very bad picture your production house had taken out. It's of me and Harbhajan Singh.
He is looking very upset.
I'm actually looking into his phone. I'm looking into the. I mean, he's
ये
married now.
आदत गई नहीं है दूसरों के फोन में देखने की.
Look who's talking. Wow. This
Oh God.
is epic.
What has come?
There cannot be a better picture or full of themselves athletes. I think that's Farah's show
Yeah.
and
We had to cook. No, something we
we
did.
had to do everything.
Dance or
cook,
something.
recipe. I think it's one of our pictures when we were younger. And
Very bad, but this picture is.
I think you definitely
I
need
am
a new
looking bad.
hairstylist.
I need a new hairstylist. But
Yeah.
here, right?
This is Mumbai.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize to Sachin Tendulkar because I posted this picture on his birthday. But it's very hard to see him in elements where he's like easygoing.
Yeah.
Same like you also, it's very hard to get you in those elements. Baji, many happy returns of the day. And that's our chairman, Rijit Agarkar, with me. A very fond memory on Sachin's birthday.
कैप हटा दे कैप्टन
How
जैक
sweet.
से ही लगेंगे
This is the most priceless
Family.
moment for me at the moment and always will
यहाँ
be.
पे अब इतना फर्क
So that's
नहीं
my
लगेगा।
kids. You know, we won a trophy.
This is recent, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's IML, and I think kids came up and sat with me on the cricket pitch, which is something very sacred for us. And yeah, it's a very priceless moment for me.
So the word nepotism is heard a lot, not so much in sport, but a lot in the film industry. And there's a lot, talk about ke ye nepo kids hai, etc., etc. That didn't work so much in your favor, so to say, right?
Well, if you put it that way, I think my dad was somewhat successful. I think he didn't have the success in cricket, so he moved to the film industry. As an actor, he's been very successful. Punjabi film industry and a couple of Hindi films, but
देखने में
obviously his first love was cricket. But for me, he wanted a great career in cricket. and he could not fulfill that dream. So he wanted that I should fulfill his dream. And yeah, I think I never wanted to play cricket as a young kid. I was more into tennis. I was more into
roller skating.
Because tried away from the sun. Indoor games were fun. And 5 hours in the heat wasn't nice. So I think it was kind of like forced upon me. But
Cricket was.
yeah. But I started to enjoy it later in my life, and I picked it up. I kind of figured out that I had the talent, and just went by whatever I was told.
When do you think you knew that this is what you wanted to do? Like we all have a moment, right, in our lives where we know, "Acha, yaar, I'm quite good at this." When do you think you knew?
I think I went to Bishan Singh Bedi's camp, the first camp that was held in Delhi, and my father sent me to him to see, how I'm doing, shaping up, and that's where he made me realize that I'm more of a
How
batsman.
old were you?
13 hours. Probably that was the first time I hit a 6, and I think that was the time where he made me realize that you need to stick to batting more than bowling. Because my father wanted me to be a fast bowler, and I was hopeless as a fast bowler. So I think Mr. Bedi, one of my mentors as well in the game, told me to focus on batting and then spin bowling.
So obviously, you and me both, we were quite associated with our parents growing up and throughout our careers. And I was in a different way, being in an individual sport and you being in a team sport. Do you think that came with its set of pressures? I was also coached by my father, and sometimes it was very challenging to separate that relationship, father to coach. And then you come back and have dinner and you have to again talk about tennis. So did you find that challenging at all?
Yeah, for me, I mean, my challenges were different. I feel that, when I was a kid, was a father, right? And when he started coaching me, he was never a father after that. He was always a coach. And that's probably the saddest part of. But also, what your parents learn, they're going to give you that. We have to learn from that and be better for our kids, right?
Yeah.
So I felt he knew what he knew at that time.
And he did the best to his abilities. Yeah.
He knew. So pretty much, I would say that. But I think that's a very thin line.
Yeah, it's very, very hard. And the reason I'm asking you this is because I also had my share of arguments and stuff like that. But my dad, I think my parents did an incredible job to find that line. And now that we have kids, I'm sure you also get it. Cricket khelenge, kya khelenge? I always get what is he playing? So I always feel like I don't want to be so involved. Sometimes because I feel like it starts to affect the relationship with the parent and the child. That's the reason I feel like we can relate to that when we feel that way, because we have been in that position. But outside of cricket, you also act, which I'm also learning just now, that you acted in a Punjabi film when you were a kid. तो ये कीड़ा बहुत पहले से था आपको फिल्मों का या क्या है?
जी, कीड़ा पहले से तो अभी भी है, बट जब आपके जो हमारे करीबी दोस्त हैं और जो हमारे वेल विशर्स हैं वो बोलते हैं
रुक जाओ,
let it go. So I let it go. Basically, the film that I did was I was not doing well at school. My dad was like, you know what?
You might as well do this. Try, just come with me on a shoot, and but stick to cricket and do this. But obviously, you have to study. Yeah.
In whatever capacity you have to. So yeah, I just went along with my dad, and the role I played also was my bachpan ka role of my dad.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
do you think that that helped you a little bit to be in that atmosphere as well, and seeing your dad act and stuff like that? Did it help you later on to deal with the success and the fame that came with it in your own life?
I think when I look back at that moment, it's just what your parents tell you to do. It's you're at the age of 9, 10, 8.
So you're just going along.
You just tag along with your parents, but you just want to spend time with them. It was just more of that, spending time with my dad and seeing what he does, because he loved acting.
And you wanted to be an actor at some point?
I never wanted to be an actor.
You just wanted to roller skate
I just wanted to roller skate.
Because it didn't involve walking or running, so you had to wanted to not be on the ground.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that rollerblading was fun. I felt when I was rollerblading.
Because it was indoor and you didn't have to go in the sun.
Yeah, and also I was free. I was a free bird.
Oh God. We all know about, now you have matured and you're a do bachcho ka baap, but we have all known the flamboyant Yuvraj Singh with his swanky cars and loud music and all of that. And in your youth, is that something that you have consciously changed? Has age changed it? Has experiences changed it?
I like how you put that question across. Obviously, you don't want me to answer
I do want you
in
to
my
answer.
full potential, but I will try. See, you go through life. When you said maturity, it was a bit of sarcasm there, but I'll take it.
Oh.
Some things you have matured.
Thank you.
I've seen it over 20 years.
Okay. No, I think there's the phases of life you go through. When you're younger, as you said, immature and
So carefree.
carefree. And for me, having a nice car was a prize. Driving a nice car, or all the things that you mentioned. I was just carefree, and I didn't have somebody who was looking out for me, except my mom. I didn't have somebody like a senior who would. I had a couple of good seniors, but there was not somebody looking and telling me, "Yaar, you
ऐसे
can do
करना
this
है."
better, try this, that." Everything was like, do this, or don't do this, or do this.
So there was no choice.
There was no choice. So you're trying to figure out yourself, how you live your life. So I guess just learn from that, and I just feel, why not when you're younger? You have to make mistakes to
They're
get
not
better.
totally mistakes though. They're just part of your person. I mean, I'm sure there's so many things that we would have said and done when we were 18, which we won't do today.
Obviously, but I think it's just part of the
Process.
process, and I think you have to go through that too. And today where we're sitting, we don't have any regrets.
Yeah.
कि ये कर लिया होता, वो कर लिया होता. We've lived our life how I wanted to, and how we felt was the best possible way. I think you are also someone who have seen grow up aside me as, in your field, and you learn from each other as well. So
Yeah.
I think it's been a fantastic journey.
Yeah, we all think so. But there was a time when Mr. Navjot Singh Sidhu wrote you off and said कि भाई ये नहीं खेल सकता. I don't think इसमें है. Do you think that it was I don't know if you remember when that happened, but did it light a fire in you, or were you disappointed कि यार somebody so successful has said this?
Now when I look back at it, I just think he didn't have the time to have a proper look at me. He was just like being nice to my dad, have a look at me. And then obviously he was playing for India that time.
So
he
he was
probably would have said that, listen, I was 14 at that time, 13, 14. At 13, 14, you're just figuring out a sport. So I think it was more of that, and
So
my
you don't
father
take it
took it
personally today, obviously.
I don't take it personally,
Yeah.
but my father took it personally. He's like, चल बेटा मैं तुझे बताता हूँ क्रिकेट कैसे खेलते हैं. So yeah, fuel to fire, but I guess kind of worked.
Going few years ahead, much more ahead actually. That 6 sixes that you're famously known for, but there is so much more to you than that 6 sixes. Of course, that is a humongous moment in your career. Just I'm sure you've done this hundreds of times. Just take us through that moment. Like, चलो 1 6 हो गया, 2 6 हो गए, तीसरा 6 हो गया. Were you actually thinking कि इसको तो मैं अब मारूंगा, or was it just it happened? Because I know sometimes in the moment you just do and then बाद में realize होता है.
See, at that time I was going through a lot of emotions. First 2 games I didn't do well, and then the moment I got into the match, I've had an argument with Lintoff. So it was just too many emotions during that time, and obviously with the argument I got very angry. And when you're angry in sport,
It can go one way or the other.
exactly,
Yeah.
you know it. It can channelize you, focus better, or you just lose it. And I think because I had nothing to lose at that moment, and I was furious, I kind of channelized my energy towards, I just felt that I just want to hit this guy out of the park because I'm so furious.
Every ball.
Yeah, but that was then my focus became 100% on the ball, that I have to hit this ball. So the ball watching was happening till the very end. And in sport you have your days, right?
Yeah.
When things are going well for you. That was one of my days where I was picking where he was bowling to me. Pretty much. and I had got hit for 5 sixes against England 2
Yeah.
weeks ago. So that was also bothering me. As I said, mixed emotions. And then when I remember the 5th six, I looked at Mascarenhas, the guy who hit me 5 sixes. And I smiled at him and smiled back at him. And then I was like, and then again another emotion, what I was feeling in that moment. And I just hit the 6th one because I knew where he's going to bowl.
Another reason I'm asking this question is because I feel people don't realize जब हम खेल रहे होते हैं, we don't have so much time to think. You're just kind of going through the motions. Novak Djokovic does that, right? When everything is down, chips are down, he comes out and he's like in gear 5 when you think he only has like 4 gears. So champions do that, and you did that so many times when you were written off. How do you think you channelize that energy, that anger, or the disappointment into something positive?
When everybody says, no, you can't do this,
अब तो करना ही है.
that's the time to prove them wrong. And I think there is no better feeling than proving people wrong. I think I also remember, obviously we'll get to this after my cancer journey, but that is my fuel. When somebody says me, "Acha yaar, I don't think you can
It's
do
done.
this."
Yeah.
Like, I have a smile on my face and I was like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
I think self-belief is very important.
It's an amazing lesson for kids actually, because all our life we are told we can't do things. कितना हमें बोला जाता है, नहीं कर सकते तुम.
And then that's what we made of.
No, I don't think we've ever had this serious a conversation ever in our life. But
Because you put me on camera.
This is very good, very good. I'm getting to know you. I didn't think there was anything left to know about you after 20
Getting
years.
to know you too.
So Abhishek Sharma is somebody that you have mentored, and he broke your record. How did it feel? Did it feel proud? Did you feel like you've achieved something as a mentor? Just tell us, what went through your mind when that happened. I'm sure it must have been an extremely amazing feeling.
Abhishek hasn't any broken any of my record. One record he's broken.
Broke your T20 record.
I scored 50 or 29 balls against Pakistan. He scored 50 or 22 or 23
Production की गलती है, मेरी गलती
तो
नहीं.
मतलब एक रिकॉर्ड तोड़ा है और I was middle order batsman, he's opener. उसके लिए
अभी
फील्ड
वो
सारी अंडर
समझाना पड़ेगा ना.
मेरी फील्ड सारी बाहर है. No, but whatever said and done.
No, I just wanted you to talk about the mentoring part of it.
Yeah.
Helping the next generation.
I'll get back to it first. Talking about my mentor, what I was trying to say is that I didn't have a mentor someone who has tasted international cricket to understand what it takes to
be playing at
be
that
there.
level. Yeah.
I had good seniors around me, and by the time my relationship with Sachin became better, it almost took 4-5 years to get to know him, to understand what he's trying to tell you about the game, learn from him. So whatever I picked up from that is that the younger guys, when they're coming from say Ranji Trophy to international level, they get stuck in between.
Yes.
And I thought I could really contribute in that mentally.
To make that transition.
Yeah. And when I worked with Abhishek or Shubman was already playing for India. He was much smarter, more hardworking, greater work ethics. Abhishek is someone we had to take him there. I think we had like a 4-year plan that if you do these things in 4 years, then with your talent, you could play for India. Like, I'm not here to motivate you to play for IPL IPL is great, Ranji Trophy is great, but I'm here for you to play for the country.
For the country, yeah.
And I think 4 years he did what I told him. And exactly 4 years and 3 months he played for India.
Wow.
So, I feel in putting in the process, for a younger guy, put in the process in them and results will show.
And also you have to back them because it's a slow process, right? Sport athletes are a slow process, a slow project. People expect कि आज के ज़माने में social media के ज़माने में everybody expects quick results and that doesn't happen. But it's incredible that you're able to do that. And
but also on that, I want to say that exactly what you said. It's a slow process. It's a patient. You have to be patient. It takes time for a player to develop. Like today, whatever credit he's getting, people are not realizing the 5 years of work that he's put into his game.
yeah, of course, they think it's an overnight success, but it
he's
never
not.
is, right? It's always years of success.
Yeah.
And yesterday, now that we are talking, he won man of the tournament.
Yeah.
At the Asia Cup, and that must be a personal victory for you as well, right? For be part of his small, you know, whatever way you've helped him in this process of being here.
So definitely for both Abhishek and Shubman, you know, every time they perform, I feel proud because you know, the major success of their stories has been their fathers.
Yeah, of course.
I have been someone who've been able to guide them to a place where I know, you know, what are the challenges. And any guy I work with, whether it's Abhishek or Shubman or the next guys I'm working with, every time they perform at a domestic level, I feel proud.
Yeah, and what you've been part
of
of, obviously, the Indian team for so many years and played the biggest pressured matches, whether no matter which country it's against, but especially when they have matches against India, Pakistan, right? Like probably that is, I would imagine that to be the highest pressured match that there is because of the outside stuff that goes on with it. What kind of advice do you have for these younger kids and younger boys who are going out and playing these pressure matches now, day in and day out?
I think we both have been part of that hostility.
I have, and it's very hard. Yeah.
You know what the challenges are, you know. At times we have to like put our emotions on the side and, you know, channel in our sport to play for our country. And I know that India, Pakistan is always, you know, high on emotion, high on pressure.
Everybody becomes very patriotic when India Pakistan happens. The patriotism, not the players. Outside world, I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But also that's the beauty of the sport. People don't realize that. It's such an amazing moment in sport.
Yeah.
Playing India, Pakistan. You know, the noise on the ground, the crowds supporting their teams, the energy in players, the aggression in players. You know, when you take a catch, a brilliant run out, a six, everything is so power packed. That adrenaline is so amazing to be part of. You know, that's the fun.
आज का जो वीडियो हम लोगों ने देखा उसमें डिस्कशन काफ़ी डिफरेंट मुझे लगी और उसका रीज़न है कि यूजुअली हम लोग बहुत बड़े बड़े पॉडकास्ट देखते हैं जहाँ पर आपको काफ़ी सारे एक कह लो कि जो ट्रेजेडी इंसिडेंट्स होते हैं उस तरह की चीज़ें भी जो है वो काफ़ी डिटेल में सुनाई जाती हैं, लेकिन इसका मुझे पैटर्न थोड़ा डिफरेंट लगा कि जल्दी आप दूसरी चीज़ों पर स्विच करते हो और जिस तरीके से उन्होंने डिफरेंट सेगमेंट्स बनाए हैं वो भी मुझे पसंद आए। पिक्चर्स को लेकर स्पेशली जो मेमोरीज थी, जिस तरीके से उन्होंने सारे अपने जो खूबसूरत जो मेमोरीज उनके माइंड में थी उनको बयान किया, वो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था। और ये होता है, मुझे पिक्चर्स इसीलिए अच्छी लगती हैं, वीडियोज़ इसीलिए अच्छी लगती हैं क्योंकि वो हमेशा आपकी एक यादगार बन जाती हैं सारी ज़िंदगी के लिए कि हाँ उस टाइम पर आपने कौन सा मोमेंट जिया था और कैसे जिया था।
ये हकीकत है। अच्छा, वैसे जो है ना वाकई पॉडकास्ट का जो एक पैटर्न है वो सच में डिफरेंट था, क्योंकि हम जो है ना पहले पॉडकास्ट देखते रहे ना, उसमें सिर्फ जो एक लाइव स्ट्रगल होती है ना उसके ऊपर ही फोकस जो है वो रहता है कि आपने तब क्या किया, ये क्या हुआ, वो क्या हुआ। लेकिन अगर आज की पॉडकास्ट में बात करें, स्टार्टिंग में जो है ना उन्होंने जो है ना वो पेडल बॉल जो है उसके साथ जो है वो स्टार्ट किया, उस पर थोड़ा बहुत चर्चा किया एक दूसरे के गेम को लेकर। फिर उसके बाद जो तस्वीरों वाली आपने बात की है, वाकई तस्वीरें जो है ना वो आपकी इस तरह की मेमोरीज होती हैं ना कि आप आज देखें, 10 साल बाद उन तस्वीरों को देखें, 15 साल बाद देखें, आपकी वो मेमोरी जो है वो रिकॉल होती है। जैसे उन्होंने जो है 2007 का वर्ल्ड कप जो है वो देखा, तो उन्होंने बताया उससे पहले वो 50 ओवर्स वाला हारे थे, लेकिन क्योंकि बाद में वो वाला जो है वर्ल्ड कप वो जीते थे। फिर उसके बाद जो उन्होंने 2011 में सेंचुरी बनाई थी, फिर उसकी तस्वीर भी उनके सामने जो है वो आई। मुझे इसमें सबसे जो है ना डिफरेंट तस्वीर वो लगी जहाँ पे वो और सानिया मिर्ज़ा दोनों जो हैं वो खड़े हुए हैं।
वहाँ पर बॉडी लैंग्वेज भी चेक की है, मतलब आपकी जो यंग एज होती है, जो टीन एज वाली, या आप कह लो कि बिफोर 30, मुझे लगता है कि आपकी ना अलग ही आप जोन में रहते हो और आपकी सोच दुनिया कुछ और ही होती है ना, बहुत मनचला इंसान होता है,
बहुत डिफरेंट। मेरा ख्याल है कि 30s तक आता था इंसान की सोच कुछ और हो जाती है, फिर 30s से 40 तक का जो फेज़ होता है ना वो एक बहुत डिफरेंट बिल्डअप फेस इंसान की ज़िंदगी का ना होता है, और आफ्टर 40s जो है ना वो एक डिफरेंट लाइफ हो, वो मैं जब एक्सपीरियंस करूँगा तब की बात करूँगा, लेकिन जो मैं अभी एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा हूँ मैं उसके लिहाज से जो बात कर रहा था। अच्छा, उनके पिताजी की जो है ना, मैंने जो लास्ट मूवी जो देखी है वो मैंने देखी थी शायर मूवी, और मुझे बहुत अच्छा यानी कि वो मूवी बहुत अच्छी लगी। उसमें उनकी मुझे एक्टिंग भी एज ए फादर जो है ना, क्योंकि वो अपने बेटे की तरफ ना काफ़ी केयरिंग उसमें बनाए हुए थे, तो मुझे अच्छी लगी थी।
असल में मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हमारे पेरेंट्स हमें वही उसी तरीके से ट्रीट किया जो उन्होंने सीखा है उस टाइम पर, फिर आगे से जिस तरह से हम लोग सीखेंगे हम भी अपने बच्चों को उसी तरीके से ट्रीट करेंगे। तो अभी के पेरेंट्स में देखो ना, मुझे लगता है कि बहुत सारी अच्छी साइड्स भी हैं और बहुत सारी ऐसी साइड्स भी हैं जो मुझे लगता है कि पुराने वाले पेरेंट्स की ज़्यादा अच्छी होती थी। यस, मैं एक चीज़ से अग्री करूँगी कि वाकई में आपको बहुत ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्व नहीं होना चाहिए कि बस आप सर पे चढ़ जाओ कि एक एक चीज़ जो है आप वो बतानी है, वो एक स्पेस नहीं मिलेगी, क्योंकि उसमें वाकई में आपके रिलेशनशिप जो है ना किसी भी तरह का हो आपका ख़राब होता है। तो मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा सा एक वो थिन लाइन मेंटेन करना बड़ा ज़रूरी है कि जहाँ पर आपको ये भी लगे कि हाँ आप मेंटोर की तरह भी काम कर रहे हो, मतलब पेरेंट ही, और आप पेरेंट भी हो और आप एज ए फ्रेंड भी उनसे बात कर रहे हो। तो मुझे लगता है कि पेरेंट्स का फ्रेंड होना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है।
इसमें कोई शक नहीं, क्योंकि
नहीं बोलो।
नहीं आप बोल लें।
अब बोल लो, कोई बात नहीं।
क्योंकि मेरा ख्याल है कि आप एज ए फ्रेंड जो है ना अपने पेरेंट्स से बात जो कर सकते हैं ना, वो अगर आपको एज ए पेरेंट डील करेंगे ना तो आप बहुत सारी बातों में ना उनके साथ झिझकेंगे।
और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ना ज़िंदगी में मुझे तो लगता है कि शुरू से ही एक मतलब टाइम के बाद मैंने ये चीज़ रियलाइज़ की थी कि जो हमें शुरू से डरा दिया जाता है, एक खौफ हमारे बड़ों की तरफ से, माँ बाप की तरफ से, और वाकई में जो चीज़ बीच में की थी तुमसे ना हो पाएगा, ये अल्फाज बहुत ही सुने हुए।
और वहीं पे इंसान जो है ना, यानी कि क्योंकि अगर युवराज सिंह जी की बात की जाए उनको, वो तो काफ़ी एक स्ट्रॉन्ग पर्सनैलिटी है, लेकिन अगर आम इंसान की बात करें ना, जब वो घर वालों से ये सुनता है ना, वो वहीं पे
मोस्टली लोग जो है वो डिमोटिवेट हो जाते हैं। लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ना ये चीज़ पेरेंट्स की के उनका और बच्चों के बीच में एक डर का एलिमेंट नहीं, रिस्पेक्ट का और प्यार का होना चाहिए, क्योंकि जो प्यार है ना मुझे लगता है वो रिस्पेक्ट भी मेंटेन करता है और उसके साथ साथ वो आपकी ना नेगेटिव ट्रेट्स नहीं आपकी पर्सनालिटी में लेकर आता। सो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि प्यार का एलिमेंट बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है, नेगेटिविटी और डर का नहीं है। बाकी कमेंट सेक्शन में आप ज़रूर बताइएगा क्या कहना है आज के पॉडकास्ट के बारे में। वैसे भी वर्ल्ड कप फीवर ऑन है और देखते हैं भाई कि आने वाले टाइम में क्या क्या मैचेस इस मरतबा किस तरह के होते हैं। लेकिन आपकी फेवरेट टीम कौन सी है इस मरतबा ज़रूर बताइएगा कमेंट सेक्शन में। मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा।